The Nolan Richardson era has brought in more, of course, college basketball wins than any other in the country, any other college program. As tonight, Nolan kicks off the 1996 season against his old friend Andy Stoglin and Jackson State. A bit at Shorter College, Jimmy, last year, and he averaged about 26 points a game. Here's Bradley, and Pat starts out where he left off a year ago with the game's first 2 points.
Arkansas in a 2-2-1 full court press.
Second turnover. Tariq Wallace for three. He's got it. That's a good way to start your season.
Well, that's what Wallace brings to this club. Another
Kareem Reid handles the ball outside. Bradley for three. Pat's got it. And Bradley opens up with his first 2 shots. Reid driving, had it smashed away. And Jackson State running. A three-pointer is up, and it is good by Draper. And it is a 1-point lead again for the Hogs at 8-7, 16:50 left in the half. Bradley running jumper, and he's 3 out of 3. Pat with 7 of the Hogs' 10 points. Hogs up by 3, 12-9, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wallace deep corner, good. Tariq Wallace with 6 on a pair of three-pointers, and the Hogs are up 15-9. Steal by Reid. Good feed to Williams, and he is fouled on the play. And the foul is going to be tonight between Fayetteville, Conway. Bradley missing. Landis Williams with a follow dunk. That gets him the difference in a player between his freshman and sophomore year, no matter how good he might be as a freshman. Pat Bradley. I'll tell you, Pat came with his gun cock tonight.
Yeah, one thing that hasn't changed between his freshman and sophomore years, he can still flat out shoot the basketball. Much better condition this year is Pat Bradley.
Another turnover, 3-on-1 break. Bradley, little bank off feed by Reid, and Pat's now got 12. And the Hogs have opened the 9-point lead at 23-14. Andy Stoglin is up. Bradley giving Pulliam all kinds of fits. Almost lost it. Picked up again by Walker. Little 15-footer is up, and it's good by Woods. And Jackson State needed that. Great break. Oh, my. What a feed by Reid, and Williams showing his speed. Shot missed. Williams rebound. Outlet Kareem Reid. Reid to Derek Hood. Running jumper by Derek is good. And the sophomore out of Kansas City forces Jackson State into a timeout with his second field goal, and the Hogs are on the right wing. Lendon Alexander, who can play. There's Green's three-point attempt, and it's up, and it's good.
See, there's another guy that you can put in the line.
Rebound, Allie Thompson up court is Green. Into the corner to Alexander, jumper, good. Oh, I'll tell you, that's a fluid athletic move. And Wilson just, what a block by Allie Thompson. Battle for the rebound underneath, and Lee Wilson comes up with it.
Well, matches his outfit. The guy's done a great job. 3-time SWAC Coach of the Year in 6 attempts.
Good handling of the ball by Lee Wilson.
In tonight, too, right off the bat. This is not an easy type game for an official the first night out.
Great steal by Steve Green, and he's going to take it all the way for the layup. And the Monticello freshman has 5 points. Averaged 26 in high school. His high was 39 against Crossett his senior year, and Green comes up with another. Razorbacks. And the Hogs turn it right back over, but Guy Whitney battling for it, and he turns it right back to Alexander. Pulls up, cross court to Green. 3 on the way, won't go. Alexander will follow. Good. 4 for Glendon. 38-22, and Jackson State totally out of its offense right now because of the pressure. Landis Williams will go inside with it. Running jumper, pass to Hood, and Derek's got the basket.
Right now starting for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, he's had some good ones. There's a deep, long 3 by Pulliam.
That may be his next NBA product right there.
Yeah. And maybe at a 6'8" guard spot. Swingman. Wallace will try and get the equalizer, and he does. Tariq with his third 3. He has 9. Hood on the outlet. Kareem Reid running. Kareem back outside to Bradley. His 3, good. Bradley with 15 points here in the first half. 46-27. Razorbacks. Reid, Tariq Wallace. Reid's long one-hander is no good. Pat Bradley there with the offensive rebound. Back to Tariq Wallace. Three-pointer. And Wallace now with a dozen points. On 4 threes. All over him than anybody ever saw. There's another turnover. Now it's, well, the Hogs still have it. 2-on-1 break. Reid goes for the left-handed layup. Good. He had Allie Thompson down there, but Kareem took it all the way. His first two tonight. Pat Bradley creating havoc and knocks it off a Jackson State player and out of bounds to Arkansas. And that's what Nolan loves also about Pat.
Arizona with a real young club. And
Lee Wilson, just a good power move inside by Lee when they got it down to him in position for him to score. Second goal for Lee. Lee forcing a bad shot, gets the rebound in the outlet. Reid, Allie Thompson, banker is good. And Allie has his first basket tonight. And it is 56-29. I don't even believe Andy Stoglin felt that this would happen, Jimmy. 56-33. Alexander, scoop pass off to Derek Hood, and Derek, great hands, made the catch and got the basket. Have rung up 60 points. It's 60-33. Whitney, little running jumper at the baseline is good. And Guy out of Bentonville, Arkansas has his to Green. Green shot is up, good. Whitney fed him as he broke into the key. And we have come to the end of the first half. Reminding you that you're watching Arkansas Razorback basketball.
End up in the NCAA tournament out of that conference.
Yeah. Pat Bradley opens it up with a 2. And you're not just
easy for them to win the basketball game, but at least they can gain some confidence from their second half play. And of course, Nolan Richardson expects
25 seconds on the shot clock. Hogs continue to apply that pressure. Bradley and Wallace forced the turnover, and Landis Williams bringing the ball into the front court. Behind the back pass, Kareem to a driving Pat Bradley. Put it up, and that may have been a design play. Derek Hood just went up and said. And State controls the rebound. Swept off by Harden. Steele. Reid behind the back. Slam cam. Derek Hood. 72-40 Razorbacks. Another turnover. And Andy Stoglin wants timeout.
Well, again, there's the engine that drives the train, Kareem Reid. He has great instincts.
Hogs up by 32 with 17 minutes now left. Reid driving. Oh, my. Kareem has 4, his second field goal, and he makes so many of those. That type. Shot on the other end by Draper. Good. Draper with 15. Hogs continue to attack. Bradley open. 3 on the way. Good. Pat with 19 points now. 14 of those were in the first half. Double team. And against backcourt pressure. Tariq, good lead as Hood came, got the ball, broke on the ball, then the pass was perfect. Changed his direction, went in for the alley-oop opportunity to Derek Hood, who is floating down the left side. And a long 3 by Tariq Wallace. 15 for Wallace. And the Hogs get it right back. Loose. Pat Bradley in the middle of Derek Hood. Underneath Allie Thompson. Good.
Beautiful basketball. I mean, you talk about 3 or 4 guys that passed up opportunities to make one more pass and get a wide open shot.
And here come the relentless Hogs again. To Derek. Got it. Goes up. He's fouled. He wanted to be able to control it. Just Pulliam missing. Hood running. Outlet to Reid. Looking for who's following. Scoop shot is up. Oh, my. Kareem. Wallace with a steal. Feed. No good. Whistle, foul called. It'll send Reid to the line. Can be done with the outside shot tonight. Another one by Bradley's on the way. Good. And Pat continues to fill it up. 25 points for the sophomore out of Everett, Massachusetts. 95-46. Derek Hood with it. There's a 2-on-1. Reid behind the back. And Hood trailing. Oh, my. It is incredible. 97-46. And Jackson State will call timeout. And it is a very fired up group that will go sit down. Up over the rebound after contesting the shot. Guy Whitney down the floor. This group played at a unit back in the first half after about the first 8 minutes. And Lee with a little running scoop.
The players Arkansas will face all year offensively, but no factor tonight.
Well, did you notice how he... Whitney, inside feed to Lee, and he's got it. Gonna turn around. And will bench right now. Allie Thompson high for the rebound. Green on the alley-oop to Whitney. Reverse layup, good! And that brings the guys on the bench up on their feet. Whitney with a reverse layup off the alley-oop. Green for 3, and he's got it. Steve with 8 in the ball game. His second 3-point. There's an athletic move and a big slam to capitalize it by Fairley, who has 9.
Now, I'm talking about a team that I'm saying has improved. I'm talking about a team that went to the Sweet 16 last year. Future's very bright.
Boy, Elsa might have possibly been tipped in, but Alexander again, 3 on the way, and he's got 2 in a row. Well, Glendon's got 15. Wallace drives it all the way. I'll tell you, there's no let up. And the stuff on the other end by Fairley, who's come off and had a fairly good night in the second half. 11 points. Steve Green, there's the 15th 3 of this ball game. He has 127-74. You're watching the Arkansas Razorback Sports Network.